Alright, good morning, Virgos. So I got my head thrown for a loop yesterday. This little kid, head-butted me so hard. Parts of my face are still numb, and I've been fucking delirious. So, yeah. I thought I had a concussion. Turns out, no, I just have a lot of nerve damage. So, we good on that point. But yeah, so, anyway, let us get started on your reading. Sometimes you need your marbles, thrown for a loop, right? Sometimes you need it to happen. I definitely did. It was it was a good reminder for me that, even I can get hit in the face, right? You can be a pacifist and still experience the violence. But no, I'm just kidding. It was just a little kid too, but that kid had a head of rocks, right? That kid just I was just like, oh my god. So yes. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you all that. Just kind of giving you a heads up if my energy is a little off today. Cause yeah, I'm still experiencing the aftermath, the aftershock. And this was kind of the alternative to just staying in bed and dying all day. So yes. So Virgos. All right, so we have you as the Magician. Okay. I read the Magician in a couple different ways. So right now, I would just say that right now you're manifesting something. You're creating something, right? A magician never reveals his secrets, so you might have secrets. Let's see. 10 of Swords. So somebody walked away from a situation here. Probably found out about them secrets. I'm just kidding. Put your energy where it belongs, because honestly, we're still in the beginning, so I'm not sure exactly the story. I'm just picking up on the energies in the cards, right? Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. They didn't want to start a new cycle here. It's like they walked away, and I feel like at some point the other person tried to communicate with them, and they were just like, I don't want to start a new communication cycle here, right? The Chariot in reverse. Okay, so you're not the one who left. Okay, they left. All right, so you are the Magician. Okay, because they walked away. The Chariot in reverse is like you didn't move, you stayed, right? Awesome. And then Two of Cups. New relationships, bro. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay, so yeah, you went through a breakup. Tried to make it work again. Didn't work out. They were gone. You stayed. And now you're in a new connection, right? King of Swords in reverse. It's like maybe the person you're in connection with, you had once cut them off in the past, and you're kind of coming back around, you know what? Maybe I was being silly. Maybe this is the connection for me. Maybe this is something, And then with the Page of Wands, you really chose a new direction, right? You really chose to celebrate life a little bit, right? All right, and the Judgment card, all right? Might be a little judgmental on the flip-flop. I feel like somebody passed judgment on this situation. And they just kind of decided, it looks to me like this is somebody deciding to ascend or transcend cycles, right? The person who walked away. They passed judgment on this situation. They are the ones that chose, you know what? This ain't working. Whatever happened. And it really left you open, though, for this new love, this new thing, right? So, it was not a bad thing. There was not a bad outcome. The Judgment card also has to do with, karmic cycles, right? So maybe you were in a karmic cycle with this past person, and karma was paid. You know, shit happened, and then it ends. That's typically what happens with karmic cycles. It's like once you've paid the piper, you don't need to keep paying. You know, yeah. So let's see. Let's clarify the Magician. What does this mean? Who are you, Magician? Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like you that's interesting, because I definitely see you in a new union. I feel like you're not giving, like, you decided to kind of with this Ace of Wands in reverse, it was like you decided to stop offering your heart to this person who had walked away. You decided that you were done trying to make that work out, right? Good. I feel like if you're done with a situation, the best fucking thing you can do is be done, right? Just let it go. Let it go, let it flow. This is meant to happen. This is divine order. Awesome. Then we've got 10 of Swords, the ending of a cycle, somebody walking away here, right? Most likely an air sign with the swords. Swords are all air signs. So let's see. Let's clarify this person. Who is the person who walked away? Not that you care. I feel like you're like, please, why are we even talking about them? Right? They're part of this story. I want to know. This is like my soap opera, dude. Yes, they changed. They like went through something here. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like their fortunes changed. The winds took them somewhere else. With the Fool, they followed their heart and they went into the unknown, right? I fucking love the imagery of this card, actually. I'm like, she just has total faith in the universe, you know, just kind of like, yeah, I'm hanging off of this cliff, but I know, like, I'm taken care of. I'm good. Like, and something changed inside of this person. And they needed to follow their heart, right? Who can blame them for that? If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, right? I don't feel like either of you are really the bad guy in this situation. I just get the feeling that, like, they needed to follow their heart. They went through changes, you know, when shit changes, you know, you just kind of got to go with it. You got to, you know, and I feel like you did go with it. You, like, even though you didn't move, like, I feel like they definitely moved out, with the Chariot in reverse. Like, I feel like it probably hurt, you know, it really hurt, but you were like, you got to a point where you're just like, you know what, they're not receptive anymore, so I'm just gonna take my love elsewhere, you know, and good for you, honestly, like, that's very good, you know, you don't want to hold on to shit that's just not meant to be, right? Ace of Wands in reverse, so you're not talking to them anymore. Probably still upset about what happened, right? Yeah, because the cycle ended. You're in the rebirth now. That was death and then rebirth. So even you, like, had to go through, like, something here. And now that you're being rebirthed, it's like, why even talk to your ex anymore, right? Because you've got new union. You've got a new connection here. So, yeah, I just feel like you're just kind of like, I'm not talking to this person anymore. I'm gonna just focus on what I got going on here, you know? That's very good energy too. It's like you're really, yeah, I just feel like we are completing here. Okay, and then we have the Chariot in reverse. So you didn't move, right? You stayed right where you were. you felt like you didn't get justice in your situation. You felt like you probably wanted revenge. I'm gonna be real here. It looks like you probably wanted revenge, and you were just kind of mad because it just didn't happen. And you know what though? Like, when you don't focus on revenge and you don't focus on getting even or whatever, then you can fall into other patterns that are better for you, right? Like, what's the fucking point in getting even? They would have left anyway. And if you get even, that's not gonna help anything. Just give you bad karma. So yeah, you were upset. What's the point of all that? You know, now you get to be happy. You have somebody else. You've got a new direction in life. And that's beautiful. Like, be a grown up and just let it be over. I know that sounds harsh, but you know, be a grown up about this. You don't need to be childish. You could just break up and move on. Like, you know, there's no need to harbor bad feelings or to be like, they walked away from me, they're evil. Well, they walked away because shit changed. They changed. They needed to grow in a different direction. Okay? And I don't feel like that's a bad thing. You know, and I'm here. I will always call people out if they're doing some bad, shady shit, right? But I don't feel like it was a bad thing. I feel like they had to do that for themselves, and you need to respect that. And you're doing what's best for yourself, and they will respect that, you know, because I don't see them coming in trying to get revenge or trying to get even, or, you know, they're just following their heart right now, bro. So get over it. In the nicest way possible. Get over it. Because all you're doing by grudge holding is making your life worse, making it harder. If you just release it and move forward into onward and better pastures, then, like, what even does it matter what they're up to? You know, what even does it matter? So King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Because, so this goes back to, I feel like you did take a past person back with this. Because or somebody that you may have rejected in the past. Because with the, King of Swords in reverse, it's like, you once cut them off. You once were guarded against this energy. And then I see you coming in like, what up though? You know? And it's like, maybe you needed to go through all of this to get to the point of really appreciating what they had to offer you, you know? Really appreciating where they stood with you. So King of Swords in reverse. Why did you cut them off in the first place? The Moon in reverse. Because you weren't willing to see a situation for what it was yet. Which is this past relationship. You weren't willing to see it for what it was. You weren't trying to see under the surface. You were just like, we good. We don't need to dive deeper, right? Alright, so Page of Wands. Choosing direction. New direction, right? New direction into that person that you once thought wasn't an option for you. But now they are an option. Now they are very prominently in your life. And you do enjoy them. You enjoy the fuck out of them, right? Alright. So, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So this person that you're with, they're a whole different energy. I'm going to be very frank with you. It seems like there might be drama in their life. They might talk harshly about others, because Wands is all about communication. And in the reverse, it's like kind of like not good communication, I guess is the best way to, it's, but whatever the case is, you really like this person, you're really into them, right? I feel like they're coming into their own right now. But even they kind of, I don't know, I want to clarify deeper on this person. Let's clarify this. Queen of Wands in reverse. Because it's not like they're fighting with you. That's not the kind of harsh communication. It's like gossip. You know, like, I feel gossip. But literally almost every human being I've ever talked to gossips. So, like, whatever. You know, like, alright, so Queen of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. It's like she's coming to the end of feeling conflicted about something. Probably about you, right? Because I feel like it really bothered her that you cut her off in the first place, right? It feels like it really fucking got to her in the past. And then it's like now she doesn't feel conflicted like that. She's not upset. Maybe in the past she said some choice words about you because of what had happened. Which is fair. Okay, it's fair. Because she was like, I'm the one for you, stupid. And then you're like, no, I'm gonna chase this other person who's running away from me. So yeah, she had some choice of words for you in the past. And I feel like, she just like had a headache over it. She was just like, she's like, why? Why do I care so fucking much about somebody who just, you know, who just cut me off or whatever. And so, yeah, I feel like now that you're with her, now that, like, you know, it's like all those feelings are subsiding. And she's just like happy to be talking to you, happy to spend time with you. She's happy, you know, not feeling that conflict anymore, not feeling upset about being cut off, right? Five of Swords, cut off in the reverse. Also 5 is like feeling conflicted. So it's like she's happy that she's not feeling that anymore. All right, so Judgment. Let's clarify that. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so everyone's paths are written in stone. No, I'm kidding. It seems like everyone involved has made a decision on their direction. Everyone involved. So everyone has passed judgment on their situation and been like, this is where I'm going, right? Very nice. They're no longer at a crossroads, right? There's no longer any like questioning shit. There's no more doubt. It's like everyone's clear on the direction they're going. Awesome. And then with the Two of Cups, let's clarify that. I'm gonna go deeper than that. Alright, so then we have the Hermit, which is actually the Virgo card, right? And it's in the upright. Typically the Hermit would mean going inside, doing introspection, really finding the light within. Also, since it is a Virgo card and this is a Virgo reading, it's like you are in your full confidence right now. You're standing in your power. Okay, that's like in this relationship, you feel like you are standing in your power, you feel good, right? And then, okay, so this was interesting Because first the Five of Pentacles came up, but then the Page of Pentacles came up. And so it's like letting me know that like where you once felt alone and like, how am I going to get the bills paid? Da 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 da. It's like then that balance came into play with this connection. And I'm not saying that you guys are in it for the money, but I feel like you guys are good at helping each other out financially, as well as having that love, right? That mutual connection with each other. All right, cool. So let's throw some oracles on this now. My shoulders. Okay. I just feel like like your happiness, your abundance, your balance is really coming in. And I'm just really fucking happy for you right now. Because I feel like all the things you were unsure of, you don't have to feel unsure anymore. Like you are taken care of emotionally, financially, like you're okay. You know, things are okay. The balance is coming in. Dude, this deck is like, no! You know what? I have other oracle cards, okay? Yeah, I just yelled at my cards. Don't mind me. Alright, so then we have a rare bloom in reverse. Maybe you see somebody in your life, maybe even the ex, you know, because I still feel like that's really, you know, prominent in your life, in your mind a little bit. You think back on it, and maybe you just feel like they're a bit of a conformist. You know, you've got your opinions about them, right? Which is, I get that. But somebody here, it feels like conformist energy, like somebody who's not rare, somebody who's kind of like whatever. But yeah, and so that's why I get the feeling that it was probably your ex. You're just like, they're conformist, whatever. Let it die. Let it be over. And that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, anyway. Changing faces. Okay, so it's like so somebody here. It seems like there's a sense of conforming to whatever energy is around them. Take it as it resonates, put it where it belongs. But it's like, what I think of is like a chameleon, you know, something that like blends into their environment a little bit. Somebody who just really changes with, you know, whatever energy is around. Alright, so something positive. Okay, geez, there. Okay. Piercing the mist, right? This is like, all of a sudden, all I could hear in my head was, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. You know, and it's like, with piercing the mist, it's like being able to see clearly, like, really, and that fog lets up, and you're like, this is it, you know? And then it says, prove yourself, right? So, like, now you're being challenged to be the best version of you, right? Commitments in reverse. You might be scared of commitment at this time. Kind of makes sense. Or you might be releasing commitments, which makes sense with this breakup. Whatever the case is, that's just not your focus on getting too deep too quickly, I feel like. Black Wand's redemption in reverse. That's kind of like saying that you won't be trying to get revenge. Even though you had like that feeling of wanting to get even in the past, it's like I feel like you're coming to a place where you're just like, why? You know? Time's arrow, right? You feel like time is of the essence on something here. Or maybe you need time. Maybe there's something to do with time.